This is Simple Living with Biata. Last year, we sold our home in hopes to find more land to create a sustainable homestead for our family. The last few weeks, we've been working on getting electricity to our property so we can finally build our home. This week, we're continuing that journey along with getting our first harvest from the garden. If I say the word hydro in this video, I'm referring to Hydro One, which is our power supplier in our area. So anyways, let's get started. Good morning. So I just got here and I actually haven't been here in 9 days. It was super dry last week, so I don't know how the garden's doing. Luckily it rained last night. But yeah, my daughter's day camp didn't work out last week. Registration didn't go through for some reason, so I stayed at home with her. I'm just so thankful to be back at the property. Being a stay-at-home mom is such hard work. I did it for 5.5 years, so coming to the property and working my butt off, definitely a mental break for me. Coming back to the property after a week and seeing things so much more abundant than they were the week before. It's so funny because this is the worst my garden has ever done, and I'm thinking it's because I didn't till the soil and it's just been such a dry season. So I'm hoping this week we have a little bit more rain. I'm hoping it will really help. You can see the difference between the potato plants in the ground and the potato plants in the grow bags. The grow bags just aren't getting enough water from rainfall, whereas the ones in the ground are getting enough water from rainfall. It rained all evening and you can see how dry the grow bags are. That's why they're dying off so quickly, but it gives us some early August dinners. Last week, I didn't get to finish backfilling this trench because it was 9:30 at night and it was super dark and I couldn't see what I was doing anymore. So I'm gonna see how difficult it is to hand shovel it in. It's pretty heavy soil, so we'll see how I do. This is taking me forever. I knew it would take me a long time, but I'm getting into this like super hard clay and my feet are so heavy because they're covered in clay and it's so hard to move. Well, I have the first layer done on everything, which seems to be the easier layer, and now I have to lay down the tape and do the second layer. This is so much work. I wish I had just pushed myself a little bit longer that one night on the excavator, but things could have gone wrong. I could have damaged the wire if I wasn't careful. So I only have a little bit left to go at the end, but the rest still needs to be done. I was hoping to finish this today, but that is it for today. I'll be back another day. Good morning. So this morning I have some errands to run at an electrical shop and at Home Depot. So I have to grab a few things so that we can get the work done that I want to get done today at the property. Hey, I am here. I have to hook up the bare copper wire to the grounding pad. So the grounding plate has to be 3 feet away from the smart meter and 2 feet undergrade. Now that's only 2 feet. One, two, three. Hello. So my husband cleaned out the car the other day and took all of the tape measures out, but I found this thing. I'm about 1/2 foot off. I have to go further down. Okay, 2 feet. I feel like I've been at this for so long. Now that the grounding plate is 2 feet down and 3 feet away from the smart meter, I need to run the number 6 bare copper from the grounding plate to 3 feet towards the smart meter and then up. And as it goes up, that's where you need the PVC conduit for aesthetics and to make sure nobody touches the number 6 bare copper because it's for grounding, and to make sure that we're not like hitting it with a weed whacker or anything like that. Okay, I think I have the grounding stuff done and ready to go for my friend to come next week. I'm gonna try to get the grounding wires around the transformer pad base where the rods are now. Basically, the wire is gonna go all around to all of the 4 rods and then eventually go into the transformer base. I've done pretty much all I can do today, so I will see you tomorrow. Today is a slow and rainy day, so I decided to take the day at home, catch up on some learning, and apply for my house build permit, which is super exciting. I had one more piece of the puzzle left, which was our plumbing layout. I actually found a class on how to create your own plumbing plans on Skillshare. Thank you so much to Skillshare for being this week's sponsor. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of easily digestible classes. My goal with Skillshare is to up-level my learning skills when it comes to filmmaking, fine carpentry, cabinetry, self-care, organization, and it's so helpful that Skillshare offers new premium classes each week, ranging from productivity, gardening, cooking, art, and so much more. The Residential Architect: How to Create Plumbing Plans in AutoCAD by Thomas Sultran was so helpful. I learned so much about plumbing in general, and the 45-minute class was broken into sections to make the class easy to watch and digest. If you're a lifelong learner like me, click my customized link in the description. The first 1,000 people to join will get a free 30-day trial of Skillshare. Let's get learning. I am officially here. This morning I had to go to Home Depot, get some PVC pipe for the electrical line that's going to be going up the hydro pole. So that cost a lot more than I thought. It was like $42 per PVC pipe. It ended up costing me $200. I also got some plywood for our meter base stand, and they cut it on site for me, which was so helpful. And I got it in the 50% off bin because of some small warping, so it was a great savings. This morning, I'm gonna be fixing a mistake I made yesterday with the grounding plate, the way I attached the wire. I had it against the screw, which you're not supposed to do. So I just have to move it to the other side. That took me way longer than I imagined. So next up, I'm gonna be putting the plywood up against these 2 posts. I got them cut to the same size, and I think it's gonna look really nice. I really need a tool belt. Okay, so I'm gonna double up the next 2 sheets of plywood to go on this side, and that is because the panel is gonna be on this side. So anyways, I forgot my circle saw, so I'm gonna go down the street and hope that one of my neighbors has a circle saw I can use. such a fun process, and I can't wait to see the smart meter up there next week where I learn how to do some wiring. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you then. Bye.